Dirk. Everybody in between then going going for the next 3 years that was doing drill music, nigga. I served as the media for for the entities or pretty much the subgenre within hip hop that wasn't getting enough praise.
I
So
was
like
you posting their music or was you posting the drills that was going on or op
I
shit
posted
or
everything.
or beefs and all that?
Hold on, just think about what you said. It's drill music. So whether I posted, yo, so and so just dropped a new diss song, this and so, I'm posting the music, but I posted the beef too.
But listen, Max, this is what I'm saying, Max. We gotta stop trying to hold them accountable, bro. It's not that, bro. If these niggas go and do a drill, bro, and I'm a media personality, bro, and they post it on the internet what they doing, bro, it's not bro. It's not that. If it's not their beef no more, bro, it's my beef, bro. Because them niggas posted it, bro. It's public, bro. So anything that's public, bro, I'm posting, bro. Niggas is not gonna stop me from feeding my family and getting my money
Let me
because
let me let me
y'all
say
don't want me to
something,
post
facts.
some
A
shit,
lot
bro.
of shit wasn't public, gang.
Come
We
on, man.
not
Bro,
gonna
it was
do that. Yo,
all
hold
on
Hold
on,
on.
facts.
Twitter,
Let me
bro.
talk. Let me talk, bro. A lot of shit was not public. A lot of shit was, I'm assuming this side did it to this side. We not gonna say it was definitely public that this nigga hit this nigga or this nigga did this. We not gonna say that, facts. Don't do that, bro.
Wait.
Listen,
Hold
listen,
on,
But we're
Max.
Max.
not gonna be
Listen,
Wait,
hold
acting
on.
like
Let me
the people
wait, wait,
hold
who
wait,
on,
wait,
the,
hold
wait,
the
on.
wait,
people
wait,
who
wait,
got
wait.
Facts,
involved
don't
in
Hold
do
the
on.
that,
Hold on,
facts.
hold on. Let me
they
say
Wait, wait,
something.
wait,
Let
involved
me
wait,
say
wait,
in
wait.
something.
Are you
Ho-
saying that? Are you saying? I love when people say. Are you saying that I was not? I was either saying or reposting things that weren't public information. Because I've never hired a private investigator. I've never tapped no phone. I've never even. Anytime I have off the record conversation, and I mean that'll be my podcast name. But anytime I have off the record conversation with people, and it's not supposed to be some shit, that shit never get reported. Like
We talking
anytime,
about in the
yo,
beginning. I'm going by what he said. I'm not
okay, no,
knocking
all
what
right,
Bro,
you
yo,
do, homie. That's
okay,
that's your job, and I'm not knocking that. I'm
Max, what
talking
yo,
we
yo,
about the
all right, hold on. All right,
statement he
even going
just
back,
said.
all right, because I'm assuming you talking a lot about even like the Chicago stuff,
Yeah,
right?
the war
Warren
Bro,
report.
Chirac.
it
Yeah,
had to be public. Hold on, it had to be public. I never been to Chicago. I seen it all on Twitter.
This is what
Nigga,
I'm
where you think I got it
saying.
from?
This is what I'm saying, bro. And it's
Bro,
not his fault.
what y'all niggas not realizing, nigga, you could go back to this day. Nigga, you like them niggas was so wildin', they were just saying what they was doing. Nigga, King Von still got tweets talking about who he shot at, who blah blah.
Hold
Yo,
on,
like that's
hold on,
insane.
academics. Hold on, cause Newski is my man. It's like my real partner.
we
And
ain't got to
Duck,
speak on that though. The King
Bro,
Von
we
shit.
ain't
We ain't
trying to
got to do
nah,
he just
hold on,
using that as an
I'm using an
example.
example, just an example.
He
hold
using
on
it as
though.
an
Let,
example.
let me just say something though, cause Duck is my man's, Newski my man's,
We not even
but let me just say something because when they was beefing on Twitter, you posted, and then when the nigga got killed, when you said he got killed midday at the mall, you alluded and said the Duck and them FBG niggas was behind it. So I can't let you rock with that one.
Was that
You
public
alluded.
records or is that a fact?
That's not public records.
bro,
Hold on.
listen,
But he alluding to
All
we
that
right,
though.
also gotta say
They
this.
was beefing, but they ain't listen.
Hold on, we
You can't.
also
You
gotta
got
say
on
this
the
because we
video and
not
said that.
hold on. Let me speak real quick. Because we not here to crucify the nigga, right? The
I'm
nigga,
not.
we also gotta remember that the nigga also said, I am still growing, bro. The nigga
Nah,
is
we
changing,
just
bro. He
talking. We having dialogue. Facts. You
We
can't
not
do
mad at
that, bro. We
academics.
just
We can
chopping
sit
it
down
up,
and
bro.
discuss with them.
alright.
no.
We just
Yo,
I'm
having a
not
yo,
mad
talk,
at
bro. It's
I,
academics,
I'll
but
clubhouse,
say
bro.
two
We just
things. I'll
talking,
say
bro.
two things. I'll say two things. Like I think I always am, and I'm gonna answer that like that topic about that particular video. But first of all, it's interesting to me. I stopped doing the Warren Chirac in I want to say like 2015. It's been 6 years now. I've done mad other things, but it's the only thing that people could
Niggas
really
talking.
ever hold me to the fire for. So it's not. If y'all think the Warren Chirac was the biggest thing I've done, that's incorrect. Also, I keep hearing like, oh, that's what blew me up. I had I had a whole like I had two different channels. These were all YouTube things, right? And like my biggest page wasn't the Warren Chirac. Now, was it the most cultural or whatever you might think it is? Maybe, but that's not what blew me up mainstream.
that's
That's not
fact.
what blew me up. That may have had a lot of conversation going, but that's not what blew me up. So I only say that to say Like, also, I'm in here, but I guarantee most of the conversation is still gonna be about that time period that I was doing that,
That's what I'm
and it's been
saying.
twice as long that I haven't been doing that as I was doing that. However, I could tell sometimes when people don't really have any other basis to really critique,
Hey,
because I'm
hey,
down to
hey,
talk about anything. They gonna
Act,
talk about the
let me
worst
say
Chirac
something,
people in
Act.
the face. Now,
Let me
let me just address the thing, right? I'm still telling y'all, I don't even know what. Yo, to keep it real, I watch certain shit on YouTube now. Them niggas really knew what's going on. Act was really just, I'm just seeing shit and just saying shit, right? If I did say that, I don't remember it was probably me saying to the audience, and just think about how the news work, right? And that's why, come on, like this is y'all want to act like it's not public. It's public. For example, if facts, if something happened to facts right now, you know what I mean? God forbid, right? And
hello.
he was just also arguing with another nigga online. When a news outlet reported, they're gonna be like, "Yo, something happened to him." If y'all don't know, he was one of the guys that was going back and forth with so and so. That's it. Now you may have took that like,
Nah,
damn,
the
you
news don't say that.
like you may have taken it like, yo, damn, you kind of making it seem like so and so did it, but really the public only knows that person for these chain of events. Like that's what I always tell people. I'm like for example, right? I think even Meek got on Clubhouse and he was like a low key or lightweight threaten me or whatever. I'm like, nigga, if I stub my toe, they gonna say you did it. If anything happened to me, they gonna say you did it. You know why? You're actually threatening me. You feel me? So I guess that's what it's the same kind of thing when like I'm mentioning that story and I'm like, yo, well, if y'all don't know nothing about Newski, he got into it recently with so and so. Now I ain't never said in that video so and so did some shit to him. Now I understand, and
Yeah, but
again, it's a lot about growth. It's a lot about growth, right? I understand how some of those situations were, and like it goes to the chess. Some of those things were that association could have been problematic. You get me?
But act like you said, you added gas to certain situations, especially back then. You know, a lot of that stuff, a lot of them TMZ, all of them was not paying attention to that type of stuff, but you was. You know, and there's other stuff that may have blown you up, but that's what we know you from. Like you was making jokes about niggas dying.
All right.
Like, and hold on. I hear what you saying. You it may have been public, but somebody else seeing those tweets and saying something about it, and you seeing in those tweets and saying something about it, two totally different things, and you know that because you know you had a
All right.
platform.
Yeah, he know that. He know that. But
nah,
I'm gonna
that's
say
facts.
something,
I
right?
fuck with
No,
Act.
hold on,
That's
don't
fact.
hold on. Facts, don't brush me off. Don't brush me off. Don't do that. All we saying is that despite whether the fact of you told everybody you was the first one to get it or whatever, like you said, you add gas to stuff, and
All
you
right.
did that.
And he took at
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
he
Wait. Yo, I'll also
yo. Let me speak after academic.
wait, yo, I'll also add to that, like, even the way you just framed it, like, again,
This
I
shit
think
breaking up, man.
the bigger as a media platform and a personality I've gotten, people look back at that as more egregious because, truth be told, like that shit. I mean, if you weren't into like Chicago or drill music, a lot of people weren't talking about that then. And truth be told, I look at it now like this shit's still growing. I haven't done it in six years. It's like people go back to it. It's like people's consuming it now, and then they get mad now. You know what I mean? You know why they get mad now? Because I've blown up. But at
Hey,
that moment, I'm telling you, for the majority of the people that was served, you feel me?
all right. So look, let me say something now, right? So the question is, we got somebody on the stage that DJ Academics did help, right? He did help them, and she will admit it. I don't know if she want to. Yo, Bria, you there, Bria?
I was just thinking that. Hey,
All
academics.
right, listen, stink. DJ Academics, this is Bria Backwood. I don't know if you, well, I'm sure you remember. Do you remember, Bria? Tell her, just let the people know how he helped you, and he didn't even know you from a hole in the wall.
Okay, so what was this? 2015. This is back when the time when we had the thing called Twitter honeys or whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? Maybe a couple years after that. I don't know. Academics has like a huge following called, and I think they refer to themselves as chat
Chat
niggas, right?
niggas, that's a fact.
So, so one day someone like DM me on Instagram. They're like, "Hey, do you want to get on this podcast?" Sorry, I just got out of bath. They're like, hey, do you want to go on this podcast or whatever? It's on like Twitch. Da, da, da. I didn't know anything about that. I didn't know who academics like academics was. I was like, all right, like whatever. I was like what's the purpose, right? Like what could go wrong? So mind you, he got me on there. Um, academics like asked me questions, XYZ, whatever. And then like he had people commenting. Like I've never seen traction like that in my life. Like now that I'm a little bit older, like that's something I would compare it to, right? So anyway, we're talking. He's asking me questions. He's like, "All right, what do you need from me?" Because some of you know I do sex work, whatever. But he was like, "All right, what do you need from me to get you to like put on a little show for us, whatever?" I was like, "Okay, get me to 10,000 followers," and like like I was at 8,000 something at the time. So he's like, "Oh, that's easy." When I tell you, less than like 2 minutes later, my Instagram had 200 comments on every single photo. I hit like 10K literally within 2 minutes. He was like, get your auntie's phone, get your uncle's phone, get your brother's phone, your mom's phone, like whoever's phone. He's like, you follow this girl. Da, we about to have a good time in here. And I always to this day say, I got respect for academics just for that reason because he put my ass on. So
Oh, so
All
he
right, so
broke
look
you?
now.
that was
Yo, look.
Hold on,
Yo,
real quick. Let me say something. Let me say, yo, Act. You want to respond to that because I want to say something if you got something to say to that.
no, 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 no.
I so look. So now let me say something, right? So let me say something, right? That was back in what 2015, right? So again, we gotta remember, niggas is young, niggas is still growing, and at the end of the day, the reason why I say the realest, the reason why I specifically said the realest is because he is a nigga that I know. Like I'm in a community. I'm in a Discord. I have conversations with him. Like like I'm on that. You feel me? I'm a chat nigga. But at the end of the day, I know publicly he take accountability for the wrong shit that he do. It's no other media personality that would take accountability for the wrong shit they do, bro. Vlad violated the community mad times. Won't never take accountability. Won't never say sorry. Deep fucking what's his name? Adam 22 Vulture won't never take accountability, bro. Like he takes accountability, bro. Is no niggas that is no media personality, bro. That take accountability, bro. Charlemagne is one that take accountability too. But academics, bro,
Yo,
he
what
takes
makes Adam a
accountability, bro.
vulture?
And yo, look,
You said
God,
what?
God, God, whoever
Wait,
was speaking, God, I'm gonna
wait,
go
what
ahead.
happened?
Max, you breaking up, babe.
That wasn't me. That was whack. You heard?
Oh,
That wasn't
my
me.
Whack, what you
bad. I thought that
said?
was.
I can't hear you.
What makes Adam a vulture?
Cause he don't give back to the community. He don't he we
Who don't
can't
Adam?
name Adam 22.
Hey,
But look,
listen,
yo,
now
facts. Look,
listen, hold on. Adam gave my little homeboy AD a job up there. Nigga from Compton Crip. I ain't never did a podcast, no nothing, and got
And he
him
gave
set up
Yazzie.
real right to where now I don't know about Yaz. I'm just saying, like he gave a real nigga a job at his situation. AD's a he a rapper. He been rapping for years, but he reached down there to Compton, and he ain't even from my side, but I know the youngster. Gave the nigga a job and opened the door for anybody he want to bring in there to assist or help or do whatever they need to do. He got the open door to do that. So, I can't say he out here with us. I don't see him as a vulture.
He put Yazzie on too. Like I fuck with
Um,
Yazzie. Yazzie
that's what
put
I'm
him on
saying.
too.
Like, we
I
can't just. I mean,
but I
got,
mean this is from what this is how I feel, right? It's my opinion to feel like he could do much more. Like he could do much more.
I
Like
mean,
he tried to take down a lot of black people. He have them girls on his podcast show that try to take down mad black people, bro, and ruin their careers.
what you mean take down? They gave their opinion, right? So he looking for. You gotta understand these blogs, man. They looking for a response. A response drives traffic. These niggas ain't here to be church. These
But
niggas ain't
look, that's
church.
cool, whack. That's
and,
cool, but whack. That's cool. But what I'm saying is, academics did some fucked up weird shit too. But he took accountability. Adam 22 never took accountability.
But what did he do wrong? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what Act did
everything,
wrong.
everything, everything niggas feel act did wrong is just an opinion. Like I said it before,
Yeah,
he found a niche. He in pocket, and he gonna do what works for
I
him.
don't feel the
People
nigga
gotta
did nothing
respect
wrong.
Yeah,
that.
Nigga
Niggas
that's
didn't
a
put
gonna
up
do what.
fact. You can't say he
the
did
nigga
something.
didn't the nigga didn't put up shit about me. Look, bro, I can tell you, he didn't put up all kind of crazy shit about me. I ain't
Let,
never. Me and Act just really start talking to keep it real. Y'all think me and this nigga been rocking
Nah, I
for
know.
it ain't even been a motherfucking month, right?
I
So
know,
I
cause
don't
y'all was
give a fuck what Act put up about me because that's what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to report what happens to people of interest. That's what he's whether it's in favor of them or it's not in favor of them.
but
And
but whack
that's
when
his
you got
job.
but whack when you got these white girls coming on these it was during the times where black men was getting canceled, and you got these white girls, bro, that's coming on these platforms, bro, and just violating and cancel, trying to make the cancel culture cancel all these black
What
men,
they
bro.
say, what did they
That's when
do?
it's a
Like,
problem, bro.
what did they do?
I don't even want to bring it up, bro, but just
I'm just
know,
saying we talking about it, my nigga.
all
Like,
right,
You know what I'm
so
saying?
look, dumb interviews, bro. Trey Songz, she pistol Trey
Can I
Songz
say
pistol on
something?
this girl face, bro. And she
okay.
tried to bring him down, bro. I ain't trying to talk about it, but go ahead, Dre.
I think it's a difference between like, cause I heard you mention Adam 22. Like, I think it's different when somebody comes and does an interview and tell their own background, as opposed to somebody reporting a story about some shit they don't know nothing about, and it's all speculation. Like with the news, at least they get in actual facts, like from like, court cases and da da da. Like the bloggers literally will report speculations. And I think that's what make it like controversial, because a lot of times it should be wrong and it really will store up drama that's unnecessary. I'm from Chicago, so like I know how directly impacted it was, because motherfuckers be really getting upset. Like for somebody like Zach TV who do an interview with somebody, and then later do an interview with they ops, they be pissed off over that. So,
But
but
he
at least they actually talking about it. The speculations
Hey,
make it.
Dre. Academics, I'm gonna tell you something. I totally get what you're saying, but did you know? I'm not sure if you did know, but did you know? Did you know that academics gave? I mean, I'm pretty sure it doesn't justify what he did, right? But he gave back to Chicago communities. Did
Yeah,
you
I,
know that?
I know. I seen when he
Oh,
came out there and fuck with Hollywood Barbie and all of that. But
all
I
right.
know, like, I hear you comparing like academics versus Adam 22, and I think with Adam 20, because you were saying he never gave back, but with Adam 22, these people are coming telling their own stories. So, but with academics, the things that he was reporting really caused a lot of people to die, whether people want to believe it or not. So I think in his case, because he got rich off the shit, he deserved to give back.
Yo, facts.
It's
Bring up
totally
class
different.
murder,
Hey,
bro. I don't
Hey,
I
know
yo,
if he
mean,
put him
I
down,
hey
bro.
look,
man,
yo,
yo,
hold
what
I don't.
on,
about
Whack. Let me ask Dre a question,
Class
Whack.
murder
Yo,
hard. Bring
Dre,
them
yeah,
up.
yo, Dre, do you hold them niggas accountable for the shit that
yeah,
they was
God too,
posting as
niggas was
well?
gonna kill anyway. Niggas
Hold on, Whack. Dre, do you hold them niggas accountable for the shit that they was posting for academics to repost it? Do you hold them accountable for posting it
there we
too?
go.
Of course I
Got
do,
to.
but they were shorties.
All right,
Nah,
Of
You
all
course.
understand?
right,
So like
Dre.
all
Man,
right.
at the same time, they was shorties. Like we talking about people that's 14, 15 years old. So as an adult, you already know that you exploiting them. You understand? Like, and you know that you profiting off of it. So I feel like in that case, because that was their real life.
Hey, hey,
They was
hey,
really
hey,
down
Ag, I
in that
gotta
shit.
say it, bro. I know you probably don't want me to say it. Man, let
look,
me
look,
tell
I
y'all something. I done been
want to
with
know.
him.
I want to know
I
what to
know
talk
what
about.
Ag, bro, hold
But
on,
you
bro.
ain't
Let me
let her
say this
finish
shit.
though. You ain't let her finish.
Yeah, but hold on, bro. I didn't seen niggas send this nigga, yo, here go the footage. You know that's me. Put that up. It be a fresh shooting. He like, whack, this nigga really want me to put up. He just shot this motherfucker over here, right? And
But
listen,
Hey, yo,
they
facts.
sent it to the
Yo,
nigga.
he on his way up, gang.
Wax, two things. You just said you just started fucking with him, right? So you
I
ain't
It's
seen
growth.
everything,
It's the
right?
growth.
And number two, you always say that we can't speak on the culture of LA because we not from there. We don't know.
I'm not talking about
I feel that
Chicago.
same way.
I'm
Hold on,
not
I
talking
feel
about
that same way
Chicago. I'm
about
talking
Talking
about
Chicago.
shit, stink.
hey,
So
listen, I'm
so
talking about
what
overall. I don't know
but
where the
listen, hold
niggas is
on.
from.
What I'm saying, because I'm from Chicago, like I live this shit every day. I know that the shit he was reporting was causing bloodshed and he was profiting off of it. In
Hey,
that case,
Dre.
he deserved to feed the community, G. That's
Hey,
a fact. Now
hey,
Adam
Dre.
22
No,
Let
hold
her
people
on,
is
hold
finish.
on.
going
Let
and
her
giving
finish. Let her
interviews.
finish.
With
Next
Adam
point though.
22,
Before she
people
go
are
into the next
actually
point.
going and giving interviews about their own background. The shit when Academic first came out, he blew up off Chicago underground gang culture. They were teenagers and he exploited them for profit. So, and I listen, it is what it is. But I do feel like we appreciate him giving back because he should, bro. A lot of blood got shed over that shit.
Hey,
Now look,
only part I
I
disagree
res-
with
so
what you're saying is that, like, I mean, you do the same thing that a lot of people do when they don't want to have real accountability. When you're pretty much trying to say that there was bloodshed, basically over what I'm saying, but not really because they had situations going on there already. Second of all, I've never seen nobody really got it. The musicians that's still popping off now or had careers over that shit. Again, if you say I profited from it, what about the other drill rappers? What about Dirk? What about Reese?
like
What about
like
Oh
Keith? What
wait,
about
if you
Hold on,
think
hold on.
that Dirk and Reese and them cannot feed the community, you dead wrong. They gotta feed Chicago too. Like Chicago is a very mob ran city. Like you can't profit off the city without feeding it. And the difference between you and them is that that was their real life. They from there. You not.
Hey,
What
I,
you was
Juju,
doing
let me
was
say
just
something. Hold
spectating.
yo
on.
Act, where
Hold
you
on. Let
from,
me let
Act?
me say something. Let me say something to Juju real quick. Hey, Juju,
Like
so you
Jersey.
being from Chicago, right? You feel like and this is just me speaking, right? Because you from there, right? I ain't from there. But do you feel like what academic like do you feel like he can like all right, he did that, it's in the past, right? He's changed his ways. Because again, I'm gonna say this, if you can't agree that academics change his ways in the growth, and you don't see the growth in him from back then when he was doing the war in Chirac until right now, then you just don't like him. So that's a different story, right? So my thing is this: he gave back a few times, he changed. Where where is the, let me just say this before I say that. Little Dirk just posted like last week or 2 weeks ago, I'm not naming no more dead niggas in my songs, or I'm not performing no more dead niggas in my music, which he said that one more time before, and he did it again, but this time he said it again, and I think that he's more serious this time, right? So what I'm saying is this: at what point do we say, okay, academics, you gave back, we see you changing, we forgive you? Like, at what point are we going to do that?
Right, I hear what you're saying, facts, but the question is like based on two different scenarios, right? In academics case, listen, it's not I don't think we take it personal as a city. We know that he was just a blogger dude who was using content that was hot. But the fact of the matter is that teenagers was exploited and kids did die over the shit. But it's past. It's the past tense, right? We all learned from it. Now, in Dirk's situation, those are like personal, private, underground conflicts that neither of us can speak on because we not directly involved.
yeah,
Does
but
that make sense?
but he's still making money.
So like I can't speak on why Dirk decided to say this or do this because they got ties in Chicago that I just don't know personally. Again, they from the city. Academics is not. It's different.
Juju, I see what you're saying, but I still feel like it was a little tap dancey. Like, at what point
Like
are
I
we
can't
gonna?
compare a blogger to a nigga that
But no,
really
no, all
is
right,
a
I see what you're
driller from
saying, right? But
Chicago.
what I'm
It's
saying
Yo,
is,
different. You know
yo,
what I'm saying?
look,
Juju,
me,
at what point is we gonna be like, all right, act, what you did was fucked up. We see you changing. Now I'm saying, like, you doing a little better from when you first
You
started.
can't
You
force
Yo,
good
that
with us
though,
now.
No,
yo,
yo,
fam.
I no,
yo,
I
Right.
facts.
listen,
Look,
y'all,
yo,
Oh,
facts.
listen,
yo,
Look,
yo,
listen,
let her
facts,
y'all.
facts, facts.
respond.
Yo,
Let her
look.
facts.
respond. Let
The
her
only thing
That
I
respond.
would
nigga,
say is that
that
when
nigga academics
discussions come
didn't
up,
do nothing for
No,
yo.
Oh, I
I
listen,
can't
y'all,
love when
hear
these
listen. One
everybody
mic,
discussions
talk
hold
at
come
on.
one
up.
One
time.
mic,
Yo,
I,
act,
y'all.
what you
One
said?
mic. Go ahead.
I love
One
when these
mic,
discussions,
man.
Yo,
yo,
yo, act,
I
what you
love when
said?
these discussions come up, but y'all never have a 360 view on these problems. And you know what mean? Most of the fault I be having is because I actually take fault. Like most of these people that we also mentioning, they ain't take no fault. As I said, there's a shared responsibility. This is not only Chicago. This is anywhere in the United States. First of all, hip hop is usually, there's a lot of shit that goes into hip hop. There's violence, shit like that. I'm a media outlet, right? So I'm putting stuff out, which there's gonna be a media outlet for any type of genre of entertainment, period, right? At times, doesn't a media corporation, whatever, go a little far? Of course. And should every media organization give back? Yes, 100%, right? But when we start having this conversation, it's usually, I look at it as unfair because y'all start bringing up the issues and then y'all just try to levy the whole blame at my foot. Yeah, yo, niggas was dying over your videos. That's it, really? You think niggas just watch my video and be like, let's go? Come on now. it's so devoid of the full problem that was going on. I still look at what's
That's
going
a
on in
fact.
Chicago. I haven't reported about what's going on in those same neighborhoods. Man, they still each and every week having record amount of killings, this that, and third each weekend. Of course, academics ain't reporting on it, but nobody has no more scapegoat. So nobody talks about the music no more. Nobody say, yo, why you still dissing this person? Shit, again, I don't want to, because it's tasteless, especially when people have passed away. But
That's a fact.
some of those songs that made the Billboard, man, some of those songs was inciting or agitating situations really in Chicago of recent times more than my videos ever did. That caused mad people or mad probably more reactions than my videos ever did. However, that's what I'm saying. If we gonna speak on this issue, let's speak about it in a 360 view.
So
How,
No,
Listen,
no.
speaking of that,
unfortunately,
listen,
hold
listen,
on,
listen,
one
listen.
mic,
Hold
real
on, hold
quick,
on. Let
one
me speak.
mic,
Let me
real
speak.
quick, real quick,
Hold
real
on.
quick, real quick. I just want to say something real quick. Look, alright, but the thing is that unfortunately, and I hate this for you because you was young too, just like everybody else was. But when you are the reason that most people got this information, unfortunately, when you make yourself like low key the face of something, everybody's gonna remember you for that and put all of the blame on you. I'm not gonna knock the fact that of course other people are involved and other people need to take blame too. But also to the point that you're making facts as far as like when do we forgive him, when do we move forward? She lives there, bro. So when you losing friends, family, and all that other type of stuff, we can't really put a time period on when it's time for her to forgive or her to let go or whatever the case may be. I don't even think Shorty's mad at him for real, for
Yeah,
real.
it's not
Yeah,
You get what
hard
I'm
no,
to
saying?
dispute.
no.
Bro,
What
look.
Isha
The nigga
said was
act.
a what
Let her
Isha
talk
said
real
was a
quick.
fact. What Isha said was a fact. Like I think as a city, none of us is being like, yeah, academic bogus shit like in the beginning, but now we understand. Like you was young, shit, you was posting what was going, and that's just how it went. But just to understand the detriment of it, you got to realize that shit, Zach TV is dead.
Hey, that's my dog.
You
Yo,
understand what
look.
I'm saying? So you gotta understand like the type of risk people put themselves
Hey,
in when they involving themselves
hey,
with
Dree
this
Dree,
type of content.
I want to ask you a
Listen.
question, Dree Dree. Do you hold on? And while you can speak right after me, and while my fault,
Uh,
and while, hey, Dree Dree, do you hold like I don't know if you're gonna answer, but I'm gonna ask it again because I don't know if you did answer. Are you gonna hold them same niggas that was posting them tweets and everything for academics to post
Absolutely.
and
Listen, facts.
repost?
Listen,
All right,
listen. Nobody. The city's not bashing or attacking academics. We understand the demographics. Like, we understand the politics behind why he chose the content, right? But we just wanted him to accept the responsibility. The only reason
and
why
he
I
did that.
commented, right? Listen, the only reason why I commented because you was asking what did Adam 22 do for the city, and to me his situation is different because people voluntarily go up to him and do interviews telling their own stories. So essentially, they want to get it out. To me, it would be different from me just picking your situation and just making a whole